Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing a Q&A, get ready with me. Today I'm going to be trying some new products that I just received as well as some other products that are OGs you guys know. In today's video we are trying out the new Charlotte Tilbury bronzers as well as some Chantecaille. Ooh, some new brow products from Velour, which are very fun. So I'm going to be answering your guys' questions that you left for me on my Instagram story. So if you guys want to see how to get this look as well as me answering your guys' questions, then just keep on watching. So for my skin, I prepped it with the e.l.f. Glow Moisturizer. I really have been liking this. It smells good. It doesn't give you a white cast. I also applied this. This is the Dewy Mist with coconut and argan oil. I just kind of spritz this just to kind of get my skin started. So I'm going in with the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in Warm Beige. So I do want to start off by saying that I am very sorry that a lot of content you guys are seeing on this channel right now is sponsored. A lot of social media content a few weeks ago was put on hold because we needed some time to reflect about what was happening in our society. And I'm not complaining about it. I also felt like it was necessary. A lot of brands really postponed tons of content. And so with that came having to just sort of find a way to deliver each project that was already completed. There's been a lot of content that's been needing to get pushed out. I'm doing my best to kind of intertwine non-sponsored and sponsored content because I know a lot of you guys don't love sponsored content, but I also feel like it is necessary for me to put out sponsored content because that's the only way I can continue creating videos for you guys. Right now, I'm doing the best that I can. If you're annoyed, I totally understand. I apologize. Just bear with me. This isn't how it's always gonna be. I'm gonna do better about like putting out more regular content. I'm honestly overwhelmed by it and I don't like just putting out what I feel like is mainly sponsored content. It was never built on sponsored content and I don't want it to be only sponsored content, obviously, because you guys know I love what I do. But I also hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. It's been on my mind a lot and I wanted to kind of address it. All right, so with that being said, let's jump into the questions. So many of you guys have been asking, like it's been a while since I've done a Q&A, so I might as well just kind of update you guys on. This is the Ciate London Dewy Blush Glossy Cheek Tint in Watermelon. Do you do anything to make your lashes long? It's pink, but we're gonna try it. So no, I don't use anything on my lashes. I pretty much just kind of leave it as is. I think I have long lashes in my family. My sister has incredible lashes. This is actually really pretty. So I appreciate you asking because then I guess it looks like my lashes are long, but they really aren't as long as a bunch of my other family members, but thank you. But no, I don't use anything. How many times a week do you work out and do you have a workout schedule? So I work out pretty much 6 times a week. I usually like to give myself at least one day off. I do a lot of like Pilates and yoga, and then intermittently throughout the week, I will add in targeted exercises. So like last night, I did a training session with Train with Danny. I followed like an Instagram live. It made me sweat like crazy, but because my body's not used to it, I was so sore this morning where I don't really do like high intensity type workouts where I'm like squatting or, you know, like doing lunges and stuff like that. That's not really my thing, but I try to do it just to sort of stimulate my body and challenge and push myself. But most of the time it's just Pilates. And I follow a lot of Melissa Wood Health's workouts, which have been incredible and very transformative for me. And I just feel like consistency is key. I'm also gonna go in with these. I just got these in. These are the Velour Fluff and Brow Pencils. They are so interesting. Like, look how long that is. So it says here it has a brow balm. So this is the brow balm. Okay. The pencil right here. And then there is the brush right here. Do I put the balm first? Like, what does the balm do? Oh, the balm's like a soap. If you could use one makeup brand for the rest of your life, which one would it be? I just love so many. I feel like I'm torn between Charlotte Tilbury, Glossier. I love nude sticks too, but one brand for the rest of my life. It's one of those that I just mentioned. It's between all those. If you weren't an influencer, what would you be doing instead? I think I would be in some sort of marketing behind the scenes of the influencer world because I've always enjoyed it. I also was going to college before I got pregnant. I was going to college to be like a host. Like I wanted to be a host of a show or like some sort of reporter in journalism. I did communications up until my third year in college. I've been really liking this Almay brow styler. It's clear. The way it pushes everything up and it's got a really nice hold to it as well. Also, I want to use these guys. I just got them in. These are the new Charlotte Tilbury bronzers, matte bronzing filters for face and body. These things, okay. So I literally, you guys, when I saw these on the website, I was like, oh, these look like, I thought they were gonna be like this. But nope, they look like this. They're huge. So I got mine in 3 and 2. So I think 3 is gonna be too dark. So I'm gonna use 2. And this one looks more like this. This should be good. I'm gonna use this powder brush by Sephora. Where does your sister work and do you make her pay rent? Yes, she does pay rent here. She's in charge of like branding and marketing and stuff like that. She's really good at it too. Another question I've been getting a lot, which I've been sort of avoiding. I also like don't know how to bring it up either. It's like, oh, here's my personal life. Like, here we go. How many of you guys are asking about who I'm dating? Some of you guys are talking about someone very specific. Why don't we see your boyfriend so much? Blah, 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 blah. Well, we are not together. We actually broke up. I don't even know. It's been a while. I am just on this journey right now of kind of figuring out what it is I want in life. Follow me, you would have seen him on social media, but yeah, I mean, it's not working out. And we also were doing long distance. He was in LA, I was here, and you know, I'm a mom, so I'm like so busy, but yeah, we were together for a while. But we're still friends. There's nothing like ill will. Oh my God, this bronzer is just amazing. I could go on forever. I feel like it's not making my skin, like it's doing it very gradually, which I love, but it's also very like airbrushed. I feel like in the past, I was always open to dating, but right now I'm just so focused on my kid and just working and feeling good about myself. And I just don't feel like I need that companionship right now. Like I'm really okay just being me and my daughter. Yeah, we're okay. And for those of you who've been asking, I totally get it. It's something that I don't share, but you guys kind of knew a little bit. But so on to other things. I just felt like I had to get that off my chest because I was getting so many questions I couldn't avoid it anymore. So there's that. Oh, that was a lot. Called Spice Cinnamon, which is so pretty. I'm like recently just become obsessed with it. Kosas versus Ilia. So I just did a makeup clean out in my makeup bag. So I usually have a bag of makeup sitting right here with like all my go-tos. Look how organized it is right now. See that? I put the Ilia one aside just because I personally like the Kosas ones a little bit better, and it's not anything against the Ilia product. I still use it, but which one I pick up more is the Kosas one. It has a little bit more coverage, and the shade range on the Ilia one, I'm still getting a hang of. The Ilia one is very, very dewy. It's much dewier than the Kosas one. The Kosas one has a little bit more of a natural tint to it, but you guys will still see me use Ilia. I really like it, and they're both really great. I just prefer the Kosas one at the moment. I just got this Chantecaille collection in, and it's so pretty. I forget what the collection is called, but it's very like marine oceanic with different marine animals, excuse me, but look at this beautiful duo. Like, could you die? So I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try the highlight right here. And I'm gonna do a little brush to do my nose. Okay, so tips on being a productive and staying happy all day. I don't stay happy all day. I don't. I do struggle with staying positive a lot, especially lately. Like the last few weeks have just been very hard on my soul and really turning to my faith at the moment. So in terms of staying happy all day, I don't at all. I definitely, especially when my kid's not here, I feel like she's like my source of happiness and joy. So when she's here, I'm very happy. But when she's gone, it's hard for me to like keep that same happiness up. I don't know. I've just been dealing with my mental health and stuff is just really important right now, which is part of like the whole wellness journey that I'm on at the moment. But in terms of being productive, I just write lists. Like I'm a very big list person. The Buxom Call Me Waterproof Eyeliner. If you guys do eyeliner like me, like you do shadow or you just like use gel, this is the best eyeliner brush. It is so precise and it makes the wing so sharp and clean. Another question is, how tall are you? I'm 5'8". On a good day. Another question is, how do you deal with hate/mommy shaming? It's very hard to like offend me, so if there's unsolicited information coming from somebody or like unsolicited advice, I just like, it just goes through one ear, not the other. Like I'm very good at like nodding my head. Sometimes I'll like stick up for myself. It just depends on what mood I'm in. Favorite part about being a mom, and a wonderful one if I might add. That is so nice. So I got a lot of questions about people saying you seem like such a good mom, and I really appreciate that. I don't really show the mom side of me a lot. I mean, I do on my stories, but you guys know that goes away in 24 hours, but I do keep like a little highlight of my kid so people know that like I'm a mom too, because it is really my life, centered my life. But my favorite part is just watching her become the person she was meant to be. And I also love like deciphering like where she got certain characteristics from, like either if it's from me or her dad or her family side or her dad's side or my side. It's just like, it's so fun and she's just such a personality. It's the best thing ever. How do you deal with the pressures of modeling? I could tell you guys a lot of things. I really could. This video would be really long. I just did a podcast recently. A girl named Samantha started it in Ireland. Her accent is just everything of the sort, but she interviewed me and we talked all sorts of stuff between like the MTV stuff as well as modeling, as well as being like a young mom and the pressures of body image, yada, yada, yada. It's like a 40-minute episode, so if you want to hear details of the experiences I've dealt with in modeling, definitely check that video out. I'll link it down below. But yeah, I mean, I deal with pressures with modeling all the time. Just recently learned just to like not give a shit what people try to tell me I need to do. First of all, my health is the most important. And if someone's asking for me to change myself, I don't want to align myself with those people. So I've just become more of like knowing what I want in life. I feel like I've just been through enough to know like the person that I am, and I just don't want to be bothered. Have you been following any of the YouTube drama? I have. I've only just listened to glimpses. I watched like a minute of Tati's video and I was just like, whatever. It's messy. It's very messy, and that's what's scary about living on the internet, is that you are opening up yourself to being criticized, judged, everything. Like you are under a microscope. I'm gonna use Hot Gossip by Charlotte Tilbury. I found you on YouTube without ever knowing about you being on MTV. Are you still on that? No. That wrapped a long time ago. And I also talked about it in the podcast. I don't really have a desire to be back on reality TV. It's just not for me. I'm gonna apply a little bit of this to my cheeks and see what it turns out to be. Sorry, I'm like applying 100 different blushes, you guys, but it's just so fun and I love answering these questions. Is so pretty. Oh my god. Okay, let's do faux freckles really quick. I'm gonna use the Freck. Yeah, no, I have no desire to do reality TV anymore unless like I had a little bit of control, or this is very hard to talk and apply freckles, or if it wasn't about like my personal life, which is quite juicy, might I add. But no, I don't really want it to be on blast. I'd rather just stay here with you guys on this YouTube world. Really learned a lot about people I was surrounding myself with. You guys see the freckles? Aren't they cute? I'm gonna spray my face. I need to find out, oh, should I just use this? Actually, no, I'm gonna be outside. I need high performance. Sorry, I used the high performance setting spray. This is really good if you want it to stay all day. Like, I literally do the same thing all the time. Aren't you guys like so sick of it? I'm so sick of it. I know, like, why? I wish I was a makeup artist. I really did. I really do wish I was, because then I would be able to like do exciting things, but I'm just so boring and so basic. But this is cute. I mean, I like trying new products. Do you guys like that? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions that weren't answered today, or if there's anything specific you'd like to know about me or what I do or any of that good stuff, you can go ahead and leave them down in the comments below and maybe I'll answer it in my next video. Don't forget to check out my Instagram as well as the description box for all the details of today's video with all products, links, all that good stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!